Alright, what's up guys? I'm starting to see a lot of people make the same mistakes that I've made time after time. You may not make it with ICP, you may make it with ICP. But a lot of people who have invested into ICP are super impatient, they're super fed up, and they're getting to the point where they're starting to leave a lot of negative comments on the video. Now, I don't care about the negative comments, it doesn't affect me, but what I do care is if you guys sabotage yourself right at the end, or maybe one of you goes to the comment section, you read a negative comment and it starts to sway your opinion. Now I'm going to leave a link for a video that I watched earlier today. Every single day guys, I watch these motivational videos about working hard, staying dedicated, staying motivated. I want all of you at the end of this video to just go to the pinned comment and just watch that video. Look where we are today guys, 93k for Bitcoin. It's trying to break out. You come all the way down and ICP is doing nothing, okay? It's at $9. It was at $10, back to $9, back to $10. And what happens is you come into the market, or maybe you go into X, right? You go into other YouTube comments and there's all these people that invested into Sui, they invested into Solana, they invested into fucking Pepe, right? And they're doing better than the ICP gains. And then you start to think, right, should I even be bothering to buy ICP now? Now this is an interesting one. I found this on LinkedIn. Why stocks skyrocket the moment you sell? How many of you is this? It's definitely me, right? I'm not here on my high horse. This has happened to me so many times. I sell it even a fraction, and then the next day, it moons. What you got to remember is that smart money control the market, guys. Institutional investors, hedge funds, market makers, investment bankers, they're big players. They use their financial clout to manipulate the emotion. When you look into the cycle of market emotions, the market goes through cycles that are remarkably consistent. And this is all down to human psychology. It starts with the stealth phase, where innovators, entrepreneurs, people who invest early into these promising ventures, they will be the ones that they slowly behind the scenes start to pick up these assets. As the assets gain traction, institutional investors jump in. And then it's going to be, unfortunately, you guys, the retail, and to some extent, I'm still retail guys, who've heard about investments a little bit later, maybe on TV, now social media, now Twitter, now YouTube, they jump in. We then move into the retail mania phase, which is going to be the FOMO phase. So after all the big players are in, right, after all of the retail investors start to FOMO in, how they're FOMOing Bitcoin right now, right, they'll start to buy, and they will buy based on social media hype rather than the actual price, okay? They're going to buy because other people online have said, I am up 10x right now. And then you say, oh, well, actually, this guy's up 10x on this coin. It must be a good coin. You're not thinking, holy shit, this guy's already made 10x. I'm late, right? Then it goes to the greed phase, and market continues to rise. Even seasoned investors start questioning caution. Is this time different? This is what I see so many times on YouTube. Is this time different? Is it different? I'm going to be on the camp of no, it is not different. The only reason that we broke the all-time high for Bitcoin, early, was because of the ETFs. I don't think this time's going to be different, but I'm starting to see the exact same thing from the last two cycles. Super cycle, longest bull market ever, biggest blow off top ever. Then what happens? The death spiral. Market fear, capitulation. After reaching the peak, it starts to decline, and it leads into fear and eventually capitulation. And this is when most retail investors sell at a loss. How many times have you guys sold your coins at a loss? You bought in high and you sold low, right? As easy as it can be to say, buy low, sell high. A lot of us, we buy into the pumps, sell into the dumps. And then human psychology comes into play again. What happens? All you can remember is, oh, I lost this, or this guy made that, and I could have done, I shouldn't have done. Rather than saying, right, this is what I did do. Let me move on from here and make a better decision next time, guys, okay? Best strategy, DCA. When you start to change your psychology and you say, right, these people saying it, they are actually the retail who are going to lose money, and then you do your own research, it can really help. With that being said, people are going to still come into the comments and they're going to say, well, ICP hasn't moved, it's a shitcoin. Look out for those comments, guys. Go like the top comment of the guy who says it's a shitcoin. But Dom posted this yesterday. Had a meeting with a Swiss banker to test how tech works in demos. Created and improved a running hack-proof compliance app on ICP in less than 10 minutes through speech. He was impressed, so was Dom, and they're going to provide a roadmap and release the gate soon, right? So this is big. Swiss bankers, guys. Think about the wealth management on these Swiss banks. Think about all these offshore accounts, these people that go into Swiss banking, right? A lot of money there. Then, even though the price isn't moving, Coin Bureau, one of the top YouTube accounts, top people in crypto, right, is now tweeting about ICP. They did this when ICP was at $20 in the last run. Does that mean that $9 is the top? I don't think so. But Bitcoin Layer 2 Bitfinity will utilize ICP to be building on Bitcoin, guys. So Chain Fusion Summit is here. Are you bullish on ICP? Coin Bureau is now talking about ICP. Bitfinity theirself, best time to join Bitcoin economy was yesterday. The next best time is today. Again, that works for Bitcoin. That works for, in my opinion, top projects like ICP. Is the ultimate platform to build on Bitcoin, offering Bitcoin Lightning Node on-chain, secure Bitcoin transactions with verification, secure cross-chain signatures, HTTP calls in smart contracts, and gasless transactions. Then you couple that with a potential daily breakout. Me and this motherfucker got into it underneath here because he's been a little keyboard warrior, saying, "You're not talented, you should never be a trader." And I kind of was just saying, bro, you're weird. But the breakout's nearly here, guys, okay? We really are coiling up into the apex of this channel, guys. If you haven't got foresight, you can go look at the past. Remember, it doesn't always repeat, but it rhymes, okay? That good old YouTube saying. Look at the altcoin market cap from 2016 to 2017. Massive consolidation for a big breakout. And that was when it was only 60 billion at the peak, guys. 60 billion. That's one altcoin right now, okay? We are moving up into the trillions, and you guys know that one of my big targets for selling altcoins, guys, is going to be around that 3 trillion mark. From Reki himself, if Bitcoin breaks out from its range soon, this will enable another wave of upside, which would later benefit altcoins. The current dip is likely the calm before the storm, before the next market-wide price expansion in the Q4 altcoin hype. This is where we are. Could this be like a little dip in December, all the way moving up into January for the next altcoin hype? I do think so. And then when you look at the Pi cycle top, that's been like a great indicator of a top. The narrowing, you know, maybe we're about to start to happen now, but we're nowhere near the top of this narrowing zone, guys. I shared this with the members club last night. If you want to go and join that, you can go and click join on YouTube, or you can join via the Patreon. But this is something, just a little bit of a thought experiment. Look at the past 3 cycles, okay, or the past 2 cycles. Top to top, could this potentially be the next top? 120k. That would be in line with this bull flag. That's from here to here. Breakout is going to be 120-ish K. Then look, we just keep our eyes on our baby ICP. $9.25 today. Could we reject and go all the way back down to $9 again? Maybe like high $8. Yes, it's definitely a potential. And if it does go to around $8, what am I going to do? I'm going to DCA some more, guys. But it looks like we really are trying to coil up into the apex before we have our next expansion phase to around $14, guys. Okay? So this is a bit of a different one today. I'm not being as hype as usual, just because I feel like a lot of you guys maybe need to hear it, and it can be quite emotional holding a coin that's not moving. Maybe some of you guys, you just zoom in on the coins that haven't moved. Remember, the best way to do it is diversify. Okay, look, diversify. That's just one portfolio there on the side. If you haven't diversified, it's going to be really, really tricky if your coin doesn't move and then you start to make silly mistakes. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Everything is playing out as it always does. Some coins will pump before others. ICP will have its time, guys. If you want to support the channel, go drop me a like and a comment. You can join the family by clicking subscribe. I'm going to see you in the next one. Peace.